So I just wanted to get off the bus here because I feel one of the things that has massively helped economies of these rural areas is just look at these roads now. These roads probably don't see more than half a dozen cars a day, but the money's been spent to put these roads in just to be able to get, you know, traffic in and out of these villages, goods in and out of these villages. And I think this is something that you just don't see in many countries where there's just huge amounts of investment. These roads are obviously very new and you know, I've been here for what, 2 or 3 minutes talking and there ain't a single car in sight.
Obviously it's one of those things where, like you said, these roads are very new. So 10 years ago, a lot of these roads around the country wouldn't have been here, but one of the, campaigns for the last decade have been to put the infrastructure in.
We got another car. There you go, look.
One of the campaigns has been to put the infrastructure in to be able to for these small villages to make a living, isn't it, to get their produce around the country.
And this is a thing where in China they do this. They put high-speed rail in, they put roads in because they know then the economy will build on top of that infrastructure. I just think it's crazy good, man.
Right, time for lunch.
Yeah.
So we've come to eat at this village restaurant with a big red door. I'm kind of looking forward to this because I like eating at these rural places.
This is a staple of Chinese life. Yeah. Everywhere you go, you got these. And I tell you, I wish I was the guy that owned the factory that made these.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'd be absolutely minted.
Oh, yeah. So we've got some local yinliao. What's it called? Wei Kang, and apparently it's some sort of local soda juice or whatever. So looking forward to trying it. You can have the first try then. Go on.
It's kind of like a Lucasade-y taste. It's very sweet.
Good.
I don't know what the ingredients are, but it's quite sweet.
Oh.
What is it? What's the famous food in Shanxi?
Noodles. Is it noodles?
And what are you getting now?
I'm getting some noodles with some tomato and egg sauce. And as always, I've eaten far too much already. But for some reason, I'm going in for a load more noodles. This is how you end up putting weight on. But luckily, I got a kick-ass metabolism to sort me out.
这是什么种面条？对，
刀面，刀削面，刀削面。
Okay, they're kind of soft because I can't really pick them up. Okay, this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be.
So what's the verdict?
They are nice. This is the problem because I've eaten enough, but they're nice. Lunch was good. I'm a big fan of those noodles, but now that's the problem. I've eaten too much. But I think now we're going to go and see some more of these sort of super rural villages. So we'll take you there and we'll see what we get up to, and hopefully we come across some more spontaneous situations like we did with that incredible old guy.
So we just got off the bus and and this is an ancient village, and it dates back to the Song dynasty, which is about 700 years. And although nobody's now living here, they want to preserve it as it is for historical value. And we're gonna go and have a look round it now, because from what we're told, there's some really interesting features here. And from what you can see from the road, it looks like it's been sort of carved into the side of a hill or a mountain or something like that. But I find it amazing how like everything's like built with stone, and there's not cement, it's all just held together with clay and straw. And I bet these walls could tell some stories. So this has been standing for 700 years, and they haven't renovated it, they haven't done anything to it. It's as it was. And yeah, it's kind of amazing, isn't it? That, oh, look at that behind you. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
And this is really like, it's just how they're very skillful, weren't they, when they built this kind of stuff? It's like a massive jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? Because obviously you know, they start with a bigger stone and they work up, and they've even got like decorative features they've put in, man. It's just amazing, really.
Yeah, they weren't stupid back all that time ago, were they?
No.
We kind of sometimes think that they might have been because it's so advanced nowadays.
Yeah,
it makes you think that people back then were not very smart, but to be able to do stuff like this, they obviously were.
I actually think they were possibly smarter then, because a lot of the things they had to do, they didn't have like hydraulic equipment and bulldozers and diggers. Everything had to be literally done by hand. Look at this, man. It's just like, it's just incredible. It's like a film set, isn't it? It is literally like a film set.
You could do one here. I mean, we're doing the film, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's a toilet. There's a toilet in here, look.
Oh yeah.
It's your, sit down and do it, mate.
It's the shitter.
Yeah, even got a brush, look, to sweep up after you. Wow.
Holy moly.
So I wouldn't fancy going there in the night, though.
Oh, it doesn't smell too good either.
Oh, let's have a look in here. Oh, there's some stairs here, look. Right, it really is. It's just like off a film set, isn't it? Oh my God, somebody was collecting wood and sticks or something here. So basically all the people that used to live in this village have all moved to a new village just down the road, and I would imagine their living conditions are way, way better down there. But these have just been like left. It's almost like a massive time capsule, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can imagine this will be here, and it's just how it was obviously. This is some sort of milling stone here, look. And I bet this was used to, that would have gone, they would have had something in there, look, in the middle, and they would have turned that around, and the grain would have gone down there, and then it would have come out here milled, look. That's some sort of milling stone, I reckon.
All that time ago.
Yeah, you can just imagine some family living here and doing stuff. God, it's amazing, isn't it? This would have been maybe wood for the fire or something like that. No, it's locked, can't get in. Oh, there's all sorts in there. There's like bricks and things. Oh, I'm gonna have a look upstairs. So if you're wondering who these are our PLA minders, because obviously we can't be allowed to wander around on our own.
No way.
So we've got our two PLA minders
As
here,
you
just
can
making
see,
sure we're up to no good.
In his camo suit.
Yeah.
He'll sort us out if we run into any issues or if we do anything wrong.
Yeah. And you can see how it's all like just built into the side of the hill mountain. And from what we've been told, it was rich people that lived here, people who had businesses and companies. So this was like the posh part of town.
Yeah, they said it was like they'd have all this area and all that downstairs area, kind of 2 floors per family, which is pretty luxurious all that time ago to be living like this.
For 600 or 700 years ago, they would have been like the elites, man. So yeah, it's just, I just find it incredible. I'll be honest, it's the first time I've ever seen anything like this. That's like kind of, but it is, it's just like you see one of these old films on TV. And it is just like, I mean, look at this, it's all just like, just exactly as it was, as if people have just left. It seems as though some of the residents come back here to do a bit of gardening or something. They like tend plants and that here.
Seems so.
But from what we've led to believe, there's nobody still living here. I bet it'd be spooky at night.
Yeah, I bet it would. This is kind of inside one of the barred off doors here.
And it's all just, this is all like basically clay and straw, this is. So they'd use this as like, obviously modern day now we use cement, sand and cement to put mortar in between, but then they'd build a stone and they'd just fill all the cracks with like clay and straw. And one of the reasons that was done is to stop the wind coming through, because obviously when you use rough stone you can't it doesn't go straight
Right.
together. Oh, that's a thing that you put in the wall. That electric cable goes around, and that's an insulator. Look.
All right.
Even like things that, oh, look at this. Look how they're carved on the. They've been carved on the front. Look. I bet there's stuff of value here. You
Oh,
know?
for sure. It's like a place of like treasure.
Yeah. I find it funny how everywhere there's still all the couplets.
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere, man. So, apparently there's nobody lived in the village since 2013. As I said earlier, they've all been moved to a new, more sort of newer built village. But a number of the residents do come back here to they attend like allotment gardens, they grow things here, they keep chickens. And I'm pretty impressed. It's the first time I've ever really seen anything close up like this.
Sound a bit out of breath, mate.
Yeah, well, I've been trekking up there. Let's go and have a look up here before we finish the video off and see what else we can find. So behind me are the houses that the government have built in order to move the people out of the houses we've just seen, and this is what they move into. And I think you'll agree, it's a much better living conditions in these than it is in what we've just seen. And this is just like, this is probably going on all over China, you know, and this is all part of the poverty eradication program. But not only have they built all those houses for them, they've also put a lovely road in so they can get access, and you know, way easier than living here, because there's no way you'd be able to get cars in and out of here.
No way.
You know, so
no way.
So we've been around the village and we found that apparently this house right at the front of the village, people still live here. And the reason that is the guy refused to move. And you know how Western sort of people suggest that, oh, the Chinese government just kick people out and blah, blah, blah. Well, obviously here that's not the case. But unfortunately, the gentleman died last year and his family are now sort of getting ready they're decorating their new place in the new buildings we showed you, and they're going to move into there very soon. But we'll just go and have a look around and see what it's like. Of course, they've got the couplets here. It's the first time I've ever seen dark blue with black on. I don't know why that is. Maybe if you know, let us know in the comments why they're dark blue with black, because they're normally red and gold or something similar. Okay, go.
So this is the home, and the woman's kindly invited us in to have a look around. And it's very clean and nice, actually.
It is, yeah.
And they've got their whole sort of kitchen area over here. And she's inviting us to have a look in the bedroom. Oh, wow. Cool. They all seem to have a similar style. The bedrooms have all been this kind of huge curved roof, and then they all have this raised bit here. And I was getting told before that what they do, this is kind of a complex structure inside, and they put fire in there and it will heat the bed up for about 2 days. So it'll keep this warm for about 2 days, because obviously in the winter it gets pretty cold here, so you need some sort of heating, and I don't think...
And what's behind you?
I was about to say they don't have like central heating, but I can see behind you that there's pipes put in for a radiator, yeah. So they obviously do have
They've
some
obviously
sort of,
been added more recently, haven't they?
of course, these have not been here all that time. But yeah, this is not so bad at all. It's pretty big as well. This is obviously like a daughter's bedroom or something like that. Or granddaughter maybe. There's a picture of her here. So
It's
I imagine
obviously
that's
been a
her
younger
room.
person's room by the looks of it, because there's a height chart there, look.
有在这里多少人住？
就俺2口的，现在就俺2口的，8口人。
A long time ago, maybe when you were younger, how many people would live in a place like this?
8、9个人。
Oh. And did you raise your family here?
是了，就在这抚养长大。
And do you enjoy living in this quiet environment, as it's very different to, you know, sort of living in a big city as Shanghai or Shenzhen?
是了，挺好我们这儿。
Do you raise animals here and sort of trade with the other villagers for food, or do you do most of your shopping at a supermarket?
出超市买米买副食品。
Okay. 谢谢。
米是自家种，就米是自家种的。
我们第一次来这个农村地方，我们觉得 很安静，
我们
开心吗？
开心。
OK， 谢谢。
我们这也挺好，环境也挺好，空气也挺清新。
Hopefully you learned something from today's video or you enjoyed it, because we are bringing you exactly what you asked for on this channel, which is rural China. So please do drop a like down below. It does help more than you might realise. And we will see you in the next one. For now,
as always, take care.